Hello, it's Chalky here, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X. So today we're going to be going straight in here for the third part of this series. So last time we got to the habitat unit, I believe. Yeah, I think so. So I'm not sure where exactly it's going to start off, because when I stopped recording there was suddenly another cutscene I didn't know about. But I had already saved in between that, so I don't know if it's going to show us that cutscene again. Opened in it anyway. So if it doesn't show up, I'll just explain it to you guys. But anyway, hi there. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoy. Really helps me out, just lets me know what kind of thing you want to see. Ah yeah, we're starting from
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Okay.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
So yeah, this is the right place. So we're gonna find where our living quarters are. What I find weird is her weapons are smaller than mine. But she has...
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles. Good
But I
day.
dual wield, she
This is your
doesn't.
Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
Okay.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members.
Nice.
These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
What, has he just promoted himself or
2
something?
days ago, ma'am.
Brothers and sisters,
Who are
I
these?
stand here truly
From political aid to director general in just
So
a
one thing
few
me and
weeks.
Ali realised in this
This one
series
will
is
be
you can
emperor
tell if
by
someone's
next
important,
month.
because from what we can tell, all the important characters seem to have manga
Gwen?
eyes. So
Nice work out
looks
there,
like they're
ma'am.
important.
The three of us
I'm
were in the
puzzled.
Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit,
So
aka the
Spohoat.
Skeleton Crew. I was a
Okay.
colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwen was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
I love how everyone just looks at him.
Well,
Like,
I'd remind you
what is
both the
wrong with
ma'ams aren't
you?
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
Dude.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
And they go straight back to
The
Ma'am.
survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously. Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or
Seriously.
just Gwen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Okay, see ya. Bye. Laters.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Administrative district? There. Tripped over my own tongue. New Los Angeles, aka NLA. One thing I've noticed is the music in this game is really weird.
Hey!
This package was meant to go to the beta. It's only the biggest building in town, so I don't know how you could mess that up. Parkour! Aw. I don't get why they put an invisible wall in there. Okay. Selma.
Guess what?
Really? So it looks like that's where I'm supposed to go. I'm looking at the mini-map. Which is... oh, I went too far. I like how I can go right over the fence. These guys are good at jumping. Or Mirror, I believe we're on. Yeah, Mirror must have really low gravity. Still don't get why she's wearing high heels though. It's an exoskeleton emergency. I love how it just happens to blow up now. You thought it would take a... it would have already blown up and it would be falling already. Also, but ooh, there's smoke going on. Seems kind of irrelevant to what we're doing, but there is actually something that we get out of this. My guy's just like, what the? My guy's face was just like, whoa. That girl is in a car going very fast. What is going on? Also, why do all the cars have turrets on?
Damn it!
Yeah, he looks annoyed. Looks like she's trying to figure out what's wrong. And that guy's just standing there looking cool. Ooh.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Okay.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
Why is it
Good
that
thing you had a
Elma
rugged
seems to know
pilot like Doug in the
everyone here?
controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Blade? How would you exhaust?
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
Okay.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
See, the thing is, they brought cats.
Anyway,
They brought
you guys heading
people
back to the
and-
barracks?
Clearly young
Yeah.
people.
Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
But anyway, what I was trying to say
All
is,
right, Doug, I think
it's
that'll
really
be all for today.
weird,
You
because
can
like,
clean
they
up
have all
here
these
and
young
dock the
people, and it's
scout.
like,
What?
who if they choose who to put
Don't
on the
mind the
arcs?
exhaust.
Because I haven't seen
I'll
any
take care of it
children.
tomorrow.
Don't mind it.
I kind of doubt they'd send
Wait,
children.
why am I
but-
cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
A. So, I add her to my thing. So the transport is this thing over here. We could look around, but now we're gonna get another cutscene. As I said, this early game stuff is very cutscene heavy. So sorry, nothing much is getting done in these episodes, but That's why I'm recording a lot of them. You wouldn't normally get this many of my episodes in such close proximity, but like of the same game. But at least for this first part of the game, where there's lots and lots of cutscenes, I want to get that over with, so you guys can see what this game is really about. Love the detail, like the wheels that did just now.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
Yeah.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA.
See, fact is, I know for a
I
fact
never
that
get
you
tired
can't
of this
walk
view.
this.
It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
One day at a time.
This game's set like.
Speaking of which, we
Crash
don't really
Bandicoot
have time for a full
2
pleasure
weeks.
cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food
Yeah, which you
production,
failed at.
skill development, you know,
Maybe it's
industries and
Skellers.
stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Okay.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
That one actually does look kind of like a
galleries,
real place.
cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards.
I'm gonna have to check out that.
Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Best and only.
To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well,
Just looks like
plus
an
a nice
estate.
park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Okay.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
Yeah, no, I
And
don't
last
think
but
I
not
just
least, our destination, the administrative
my
district,
bed.
the nerve center of the heart.
Shower. As like I said, I've been in stasis for 2 weeks.
Note the distinct dual-level
Well,
structure.
2 weeks since we
The
crashed
upper
landed
level
on this
holds our
planet.
administrative tower,
I don't know
home
how
to
long.
Blade HQ and the government.
Other stuff's been going on there.
Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live.
And what's the point
The
of the
lower
housing
level there
district?
is a hangar
Barracks is where
complex for
everyone
skell
lives.
maintenance and repairs.
So like one of the things with this is NLA.
And this concludes our tour.
Bottom of the arc
We will
is
be
just
landing
water.
shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
And when I was trying
We'll
this
save
out,
the
I
rest
fell
of
in there.
orientation for once
And
we're
I
back
spent
at
like
the
half an hour
barracks.
just trying to swim to an escape. And then I eventually ended up in the housing district. I forgot his name. Oh, residential district. Nice. So good land. Sorry, I keep yawning. Okay. And here we are in...
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Look how big that
Right.
weapon is on
Let's
her
get
back.
you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
Yeah,
They'll be
yeah.
eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting.
Doesn't seem like
The
there's
barracks are
much to
pretty close, actually.
detail
They're
there.
set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
They still won't tell me what the 60%
That road
is.
there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Yeah, thing is, like, I would give you guys a little tour of that, but they force you to do a tour anyway. Yeah, I nearly fell off anyway. So I'm kind of glad that she stopped me that time.
Really?
Am I right?
Hey,
But yeah, that's the backup blade tower. And this is the barracks. Right, this is perfect place. I realise like most of this episode's just been exploring the Ark. I'm probably gonna make this episode
and
a
here
bit
we
longer
are,
than normal,
the
just
Blade
to
Barracks.
fill in some
Consider yourself our
interest.
guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Okay.
I think I can answer that one.
I love how it's that whole thing in these games where someone just
So,
appears.
you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't
I
seem
love how my
quite
guy's
so
like the biggest
upbeat.
person there.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
Yeah, Lynn.
No. Nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
How do you forget
I'll
something
put on
like
some
that?
tea.
You can never have enough tea, especially in Britain. But this isn't Britain, this is New Los Angeles, which is in America. I don't know. I had tea when we were in America. And we're inside. Everything looks so futuristic. As I said, there are a lot of cutscenes in this part of the game. What are we doing? Yeah. I love everyone's just standing there awkwardly, not talking to each
Allow
other.
me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA.
Yeah.
The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer.
Yeah, I
and
don't really
he'd be
care.
an excellent
Alma.
person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
Yeah, I want
He
to know.
seems
what
to
I'm
be
signing
suffering
up
from
for.
some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very
Oh.
long to get caught
See, I
up.
thought it was 2 weeks.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Ask how we ended up in Mirror. Ask some more information about Blade. Ask about registration.
Ah yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution.
Like I remember that.
I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Where's the tea, Lynn? Lynn said she'd make us tea, and it's not there. See, this one's annoying because you have to ask all 3 of them anyway. You literally
It
just pick the order.
started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. the casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Two hyper-advanced civilizations.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Why were they even fighting us? We're a cool planet. We invented tea.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
So this is one thing.
No one
there
can
have
know
been other
that.
Xenoblade games.
What we do know
series.
is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus.
I don't know.
And no
about
escape
those, so.
for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No.
Maybe Elmer's
But we are here,
substantial in
we
the
are
other
alive.
games. I don't know.
We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms.
Yeah,
That
so
plan
they did
was
bring
the
up
Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Question is, did they save llamas?
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space.
Question is, did any of the
2
other
hard
arcs
years.
survive?
But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there.
Yeah.
We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
Oh no.
The xenoforms found us again, and,
That's why
well,
it's
it
called
wasn't a
Xenoblade, I
happy
think.
reunion.
Because the
Earth
monsters
wasn't
were
enough.
fighting.
They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
What about the rest of the
Once
ship?
the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
Oh yeah, because obviously a
Basically,
government
making it a
is the
sustainable
most
city.
important. Yeah, so now we got us.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
It's such a mouthful.
Quite fitting, I think.
I can see
It's
why
a
they call it
relatively
Blade.
new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born.
Okay.
The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles.
Disciplines.
Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
And here's the big
The
bit.
search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
I love how she doesn't touch it or anything, it just shows up. But yeah, so that's the life hold.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis,
Yeah.
all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers.
And you
And of
want
course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued.
Oops.
But
So they lost
there's
the
a
life
problem.
hold.
We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed.
Yeah,
Not
because
very
instead of
comforting,
safe
I know.
slow landing that, you slow land the
Blade's
Ark.
top priority now is
Even though
locating the
you don't
missing
really need
units.
the Ark. So if you had all those people, you could probably rebuild the Ark.
In any
from
case,
the pieces
I'm sure
anyway.
this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Well,
Miss
duh.
Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay guys, so I think I'm going to end this episode here. As I said, sorry, this has been a very cutscene heavy episode. Next one should be up shortly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.